My name is Olivia, and I work as a nurse at Kayasuka General Hospital. I'm used to the mixed work of day shift and night shift, and now I'm full-time nurse. I get along well with my seniors and juniors and enjoy working there despite my responsibilities. I am that kind of person, but I have just decided to marry my boyfriend Liam. So on that day, I went to my in-laws' house with Liam to greet them.
Mom, Dad, this is Olivia, my future wife.
Nice to meet you. My name is Olivia. It's an honor to meet you today.
Nice to meet you. I'm Liam's father, and this is my wife, Yayoi.
I'm Liam's mother. Please come in.
Yes. Sorry for the disturbance. I was very nervous, because my in-laws are a family of doctors, but I calmed down when I saw their friendly smile. They led me inside and Liam's brother and sister-in-law were there too. When everyone was there, I nervously introduced myself. Oh, nice to meet you. My name is Olivia. You are Samuel and Lily, right? I always heard about you from Liam.
Nice to meet you, I'm Samuel, Liam's brother. I also heard about you from Liam. I heard you are a nurse. I think we are in the same field.
I thought you wanted to make a fortune. What does your father do?
Well, my father died when I was young, so I live with my mother.
I knew it. There are women who marry doctors for money.
This is Samuel's wife, Lily. Lily's family is rich. Her marriage with Samuel was arranged. Because of that, she looked down on me, who grew up in a single-parent home, even though we never met. I was confused by Lily's attitude.
Olivia paid for her own tuition and graduated from a public university. Above all, Olivia is a very hard worker and a great nurse.
Well, Olivia, it's wonderful that you got your own tuition.
Yes. Your mother has raised you well.
Thank you very much.
Lily, don't you think you're being rude to Olivia?
Yes, you are.
Liam, you don't have to be so rude.
I'm glad everyone was on my side except Lily. Somehow this warmth touched my heart and I was so happy that I almost cried. Finally, when it was time to leave, Samuel apologized again for Lily's comments. 6 months later.
My father is turning 60 this year. I got a call saying we should have a dinner party together to celebrate. Is that okay?
Okay, I want to celebrate with my father-in-law too, so let me join.
Okay. However, you don't need to bring any gift or presents.
But it's a celebration. Oh, how about sending it to the house since it's in the luggage?
Don't worry about that, thanks Olivia.
Going to my in-laws' house means that I would also meet Lily. To be honest, it was depressing, but I wanted to celebrate my father-in-law, so I decided to go. The day of the celebration dinner came. When I went to the restaurant, Samuel and Lily had already arrived.
Oh, Liam. Olivia. This way.
You guys are here. Aren't you early? I thought we were early.
Good evening.
Hey, why are you here too?
What?
I told you when I came to greet you on your wedding day, didn't I? You don't belong in this house. Oh, you're raised by a single parent and not well educated, so you couldn't understand.
Hey, Lily.
What? I mean what I said. Samuel said he was happy to have a sister. What's so great about a woman marrying Liam for his money? I don't approve of her, and I don't approve of him either.
I don't approve.
Lily. Why are you doing this to Olivia?
Nothing unusual about that. Like me. My family is rich and I have been well educated since childhood. If that's why I married a doctor, I can understand. But if you're just a nurse marrying a doctor, you're just trying to make a fortune.
Hey, Lily.
Shut up. I'm pissed off. Why do I have to be part of a family with this woman?
Did you?
Yes. You know what? You don't belong in a fancy restaurant like this. It is not nice to breathe the same air with uneducated poor people. I can't eat with you. You should leave, you're ruining the dinner party.
Lily showed her anger at me and loudly tried to get rid of me. Then
Then you should leave.
What?
It's embarrassing to make such a loud noise in the store. You could hear it all the way down the hall.
What you think you're doing? If you don't like it, you can go home.
I agree with Mom and Dad. I don't understand why you enjoy saying such horrible things to Olivia.
What is wrong with you? They're here to celebrate my father, just like us.
It's her fault that she came dressed so poorly. You know, Liam, you're the one who brought such a cheap bottom feeder. That's why I'm so angry. I'm not saying anything bad about it. For the sake of your bright future, you should get a divorce right now.
Don't be silly. Don't call her cheesy or a bottom feeder. If you were raised well, you wouldn't say anything like that.
Come on, it's not like I don't have friends from the crowd. It's just that I know those words.
That's ridiculous. You said that your family is rich. Your parents are rich, not you. But it's even cheesier when you think you're the big shot.
It's like they forced you to get married just for the money, you idiot. I grew up poor, and all I want to do is leave my parents.
That's enough. You're the one chewing on your shins, and you're the one who is after the money.
What the hell?
Lily's attitude was too much for Samuel, and he became very angry with her. She even said that she was the one who was after the money. Samuel was furious with Lily's attitude.
My family is rich. I'm a young lady. But don't tell me I'm marrying you for money.
It's true. My parents gave you an allowance until you married me. You couldn't even get a job, not even part-time. Ever since you married me, you've been relying on my salary.
I don't understand why I have to work.
Don't talk to me as if you've ever worked a day in your life. Olivia is a nurse and she does a great job. So you have no right to put Olivia down.
There are people out there who just talk and talk and talk and do nothing. Lily is one of those people.
I don't know what you brothers are talking about. You're just like a doctor's errand boy, aren't you?
Don't be silly. It's true that doctors are often called great. But the nurses are the only reason we're able to do what we do. Not only we do treat patients, but we also take care of them emotionally.
You have such a wonderful job. Father-in-law. I'm so glad you think so.
Even your father-in-law is fooled by that woman. That's why Candies are always fooled. The proof is that Liam's wife is like this.
That's enough. Actually, we wanted to ask you something. But today is the celebration, so I wanted to ask you later, but I'll ask you now.
What? What do you want to ask me?
Lily, you are hiding something from us, aren't you?
When her mother-in-law asks her this, Lily.
What do you mean, hiding things? I'm not hiding anything, mother-in-law.
Oh, well, but Olivia told me about your lavish spending habits.
What?
After I married Liam, she took me shopping a lot. I was just trying to get to know you a little better, but you bought a lot of designer clothes every time we went shopping, didn't you? Actually, it's this store that Lily often goes to. A friend of mine works there. I heard that, right? Lily is a regular customer who spends hundreds of thousands of dollars at a time.
Oh, Olivia. Is that true?
Yes. And when shopping, she is always arrogant and overbearing. I heard that the shopkeepers are very angry with her.
She doesn't understand the importance of money, and she's so arrogant outside the store. That's what I'm ashamed of. I almost burned my face off when I heard what she said.
And that's not all. I heard it from the staff at our hospital too. They say she has a big attitude because she's Samuel's wife. We get a lot of complaints about their having a hard time working at the hospital because she just appears out of nowhere and has to mess with things.
Oh no. No, what are you talking about? Sure, I visit the hospital from time to time, but I'm just make sure that everyone's working properly.
Even though you have nothing to do with running the hospital?
Yes, I'm just doing my job as Samuel's wife.
Don't lie.
You know. I've suspected for some time that you were having an affair with a woman in the medical office.
You even accused me of cheating on you.
What, you don't think I'm on a scouting mission?
Then what?
Don't be stupid. Me and my brother are both paramedics. We'd be taking naps if we had time to cheat.
Lily had long suspicion that Samuel was cheating on her. Apparently, she had gone to the hospital to keep an eye on him.
I wonder if that's true. Because it's impossible to watch patients in the ICU 24 hours a day, isn't it? It's like they're sleeping all the time.
We take turns taking naps. There's hardly any time to sleep when there's an emergency operation.
We do life-threatening work. We deal with patients every day. And when I go home tired, all you do is accuse me that I'm cheating on you? I thought you calmed down after I got angry with you. You came to the hospital when we weren't there and pretended to be my wife. You complained to the staff about this and that.
I would never do that. You know, it's Samuel's fault that he suspects me of cheating on him.
What? Lily, you're the one who suspects him.
That's not true. My husband says I'm cheating on him. You're too insensitive if you don't think Samuel is responsible for his own actions.
You are the one being insensitive.
Where is your insensitivity? My husband is in the hospital and won't come home. It's natural to suspect him of cheating.
When you work the night shift, you work until morning.
Then why don't you come home in the morning some days?
Sometimes we can't come home when a patient comes with an emergency.
I understand that, but
If you know that, you're just making false accusations.
We work in a place where even the day shift is exhausting.
Obviously, Lily, you really only rely on Samuel's income. If you knew you were a paramedic's wife, you wouldn't suspect he was cheating on you.
but he doesn't even answer my line.
So, if we have time, we take a nap.
It seems that the situation is even worse than we thought.
Lily only thought about herself. Besides, she didn't seem to want to think about Samuel's difficulties at all.
I'll take care of it in my own way. When Samuel comes home during the day, I go out so as not to wake him up.
You just want to go shopping.
Actually, I heard an audio recording of Lily talking about this and that in the hospital.
Audio?
Yes. You even told her to leave the hospital if she wanted to use her eyes on you. The woman denies it, but you assume she's cheating on you and complain. I can't just overlook it.
You can at least imagine that your behavior is not acceptable in the world.
Why are you talking like that, mother-in-law and father-in-law? You make it sound like I'm the one to blame.
No matter how you look at it, it's your fault.
What is wrong with you? Samuel is the one who made me feel like this.
That's enough. I'm not asking you to be king at home. I just want to relax when I come home from work. But when you see my face, all you do is complain and act the way you want. I'm divorcing you.
Samuel is such a bitch. Who will clean and do the laundry when I'm gone?
You could use a cleaning service.
Sometimes I visit you when I have to run errands, but it's never been clean.
That's because I'm a little busy.
That's because you've been shopping and skipping housework. Lily, I'm not going to say anything bad about that. For the sake of your bright future, Samuel, you should get a divorce right now.
You don't have to tell me that.
Neither do I. That's why I said exactly what you said.
What kind of attitude do you have to be at the bottom of the heap?
What are you doing? Calm down and look around.
Lily suddenly looked around after being told this. Then Lily finally noticed that everyone seemed to be getting very angry.
Oh no. What's with the scary faces?
You're the only one laughing.
I'm getting a divorce because I really can't take it anymore. No matter what Lily says, I won't listen.
What?
And you're going to pay me back every penny I've ever spent.
I'd like that.
I'm sure you'll appreciate the money a little more now.
If we had known sooner, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Wait, you're kidding, right? Hey. Say something, Olivia.
I can't. You disrespected me because of my family background, and I have no obligation to help you. Oh yes. Your parents are rich, aren't they? Then why don't you ask your parents to help you? It's good for you.
Well, it's true that my parents are rich, but it's like I've been disowned, so it's not impossible.
Don't tell me that's why you and your brother arranged the marriage.
I'm rich, so I thought if I married Samuel, it wouldn't matter if my parents cut me off from my family.
So you just changed your parasite from your parents to Samuel.
That's right, that's why I don't want him to divorce me. And if I have to pay you back, I'll have to work.
Don't worry, your mother is also a doctor, although she grew up as a young lady.
That's right. Once you go out into the world, it doesn't matter what your family background or upbringing is, does it?
I'll never work. I'll never work. If I get divorced, I won't even be able to go shopping.
Why are you still talking like that?
In this situation, why didn't you just thank Samuel and take care of him?
I am a young lady, I cannot serve others. So please.
You just made me lose all my feelings for you. You should think about what you've done so far and do whatever it takes, even if it's hard work.
Later, Lily was divorced from Samuel and kicked out of the house. She sold all the branded products she bought, but the purchase price was low because of the many scratches. As a result, I could not pay back even a tenth of the money I owed to Samuel. Her parents completely disowned her, so for the first time in her life, she started living alone and working part-time. Lily's own personality is too lazy to be of any use before she grows up as a young lady. She is late every day, and the time when she is not angry is shorter than the time when she is making mistake after mistake. So Lily was cut off from her rich parents because of her insensitive and spoiled life, and she had to lead a miserable life full of hardships, working more than others. From then on I was.
Wow. My brother's house is so clean.
Really? Oh, are you maid service?
You're right. I was surprised to see how big our house is. But I guess it helps that I use scrubber all the time at work.
Oh. Unlike shirts, I don't have to iron them.
Brother, next time find a nice woman.
Ha ha. I'll try my best to be like that.
Samuel had been living successfully with a home healthcare service since his divorce. Besides, being single again allowed him to focus on his work and feel more relaxed. I wondered if I could be able to support Liam properly, who is as busy as Samuel. I still cannot imagine what kind of couple Liam and I will become and what kind of family we will build. But I will do what I can to build a warm home that Liam would want to come home to.